Okay, in our last video, I showed you how to make a kick-ass sales video with Animoto. Now, what I've done between videos is I went ahead and upgraded it to the 480p. So I'm going to download that first. So that's available now, and it's available in MP4 or ISO. An ISO file is a file that's ready to be burnt directly onto a DVD. We don't need that. All we need right here is our MP4 version. Okay, and that's going to download in the background. And I want to show you how to embed this onto your sales page. So we're going to go ahead and get our embed code. We're going to go to our advanced options, and we're going to try this in a medium. We're going to leave it in our 480p because we want the best quality video we can have. And I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to minimize this window. And I'm going to come down here to where this picture is, and instead of the picture, I'm going to want the video. So I'm going to stick the code that I just copied right here. And then I'm going to save this page. Now I'm going to want to preview this. Let's see how it looks on my sales page. And there it is. Okay, and I can just click play. It'll play for me. We're not going to do that right now because it's kind of loud and we're in the middle of figuring out how to get this onto our sales page. So now that we have it there, let's work on putting it on the page without all of those controls. And you see that over here. We've got the controls. You got the play button, you got the progress, you got the time. We don't want any of this. So we're going to use Float Player to get rid of all of that. Now, first thing you want to do is come to floatplayer.org/download and go down here to this download now button and download this to your computer. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to upload this using FileZilla to our CSS file on our hosting our server. So this right here is FileZilla, and links to all of these things are in the resource file that came with this video. So don't worry about missing anything or jotting anything down. But basically what we're doing here is we want to put this flow player here. So when we download this file, I'm going to open it up, and inside here in this example folder right here, I'm going to open that up, and this is what we need right here, this flowplayer-3.2.6.man. Okay, we're going to take that, I'm going to move it over here so we can still see it. Open up my FileZilla, and I already have it here, but I'm just going to delete it so that you can see me do this. This is my CSS file. I'm just going to take this right here and just drop it in there. Okay, so there it is right there. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do is come over to that resource file that I mentioned a little while ago and get this code that I've provided for you where it says begin flow player all the way down to end flow player and that last little arrow right there, and go ahead and copy this. And then we can come back over to our Dreamweaver or your HTML editing file, and instead of right here where I have the embed code for the Animoto video, I'm going to put the code that I just took from my resource file. And we're just going to have to change a couple of things here. We need to change the width and the height. And we're going to change this to 432 by 240. That's going to be the size of our video right there. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do is change the name of the video and where I have it placed. So I'm going to put this my videos. So it'll be my videos file and the name of my file, which we're gonna have to bring this back up so I can see the name of it and change it. Okay, it's Animoto High Res, and what I want to do here is go ahead and show this in the folder. And then I'm going to want to copy this. And then open the folder for my videos file on my server. But right now I'm working on my local computer, so I'm just copy and pasting this on my local computer. So let me open up my videos file on my local file here. Just bring this over here. Then I'm just going to right click and paste. I want to change the name of this. So we're going to call this Social Max Bootcamp. That's good enough. We don't have anything else named that here. And I want to go back over to my Dreamweaver, pull up that file, the videos file that we just copied and pasted into. And here's the video that we just renamed, and we'll want to upload that to the server. Okay, while that's happening, all we need to do now, because we know what we called it, it's going to be in our videos file, where it says videos / Social Max BC. Okay, simple as that. So just to recap, all we've done so far is put the code in here, change the width and the height of our video, uploaded our video, and I named it wrong here, let me fix that. Uploaded our video, and then told the script where that video was located. And all of this script is located on that resource file that I've put in there, so you don't have to write any of this down. And we're going to go up here and we're just going to save this. And now I want to see this work. Press F5 to refresh. That was our Animoto before. And now this is the version with the flow player. And all you have to do is click on it to pause it. But notice there's no controls, there's no progress bar, there's nothing. It's just a more professional layout using the flow player. Now maybe I want to make this a little bit bigger, so I would just go back over here to Dreamweaver and edit that right here. So maybe I want to make this 540 by 300, say, and I would go ahead and save that. Give it a second to process. And I would preview it, press F5 to refresh. And there it is, a little bit bigger. Now, all we did is we made this in Animoto. Let me pause that. We made this in Animoto. We downloaded the MP4 in the 480p. We've installed the flow player on our sales page. We've put the JavaScript code in our CSS file and told the script where the code was and where the video was. And now we have this nice professional video on our sales page. So what else can I possibly share with you? Well, how about this little countdown going on the right hand of the screen? Would you like to know how to make this countdown appear on your screen and then close the page forever if they don't take action on your offer? That's what we're moving into next. Okay, so back over here in Dreamweaver, There's just a couple little things of code you have to put in here to make this possible. And this is also in that resource page that I included with this video. First thing we're going to do is up at the top here, we have to make it so that this page is only viewable per visitor one time. And that's this little code up here that I actually have notated out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back. And basically the only couple things you're going to have to change here is, if you want to, you can change the name of the cookie, but just be sure to change it in both places, because one of them sets the cookie and the other one checks to make sure that it's there. So if you name it one thing and it's checking for another, it's not going to work. So make sure that both of these are exactly the same, okay? Then you also want to make sure that you have a destination page for the page. So say the time runs out, you want them to go somewhere. This is where you would set that, and you would change it to whatever page you want them to be able to go to. And of course, that's when the time runs out. So the next thing that we're going to have to do here is make sure that the time actually does run out. And again, I have this in your resource page, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's this whole big, look, this is a very long script here. It starts here and it goes all the way down. All right, you're going to copy and paste that right from the resource, and I'll just show that to you real quick. Okay, this is the code used for the one-time offer. You've got the setting and the checking for that page, and you just change mywebsite.com or wherever you want them to go. And then we're going to use the code here between the head and the head tags. Okay, all of this code here needs to go up there. All right, there's going to be a couple things that you need to change here. This is set for 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. If you want it to be 2 minutes, you want it to be 10 minutes, however long you want that counter to be, just take that and times the minutes, times the seconds, and put in your seconds right there. The other thing that we're going to need, which we're going to place on the body, is this right here. And this actually places the code. This little division part right here is going to put that little counter wherever you want it to. So we're going to take this right here, offer expires in with the counter. We're going to copy that. And then just come right over here to where we want the offer expires in. Highlight all of that. And then just paste your code. And there it is right there. Offer expires in. And there's your division ID for your counter. We're going to go ahead and save this. And of course you saw it working on the page before, but we're just going to take another quick look at it. And there's the countdown from 300 seconds. Now the only difference now is that I went ahead and commented that out, so when this page counts down to that 300 seconds, it's going to take me to that other page, but I won't be able to back up back to this page because I've already seen it, and the PHP code is going to go ahead and check to see if I've been here before, and it won't allow me access, and it'll forward me to that other destination that I've already put in there. Okay, well that's pretty much it. We've gone over how to make a video in Animoto, how to take that video and upload it to YouTube or download it from YouTube, how to use it in conjunction with Flow Player, how to set the time on our page to expire so that one-time offers actually really disappear, and how to actually make the timer appear and count down right in front of your visitor. That's everything that I'm going to cover in these two videos. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions, feel free to rewind, look over these videos as many times as you need, look at your resource guide for links, and thank you very much. Have a great day.